This session is about how to leverage email when it comes to communicating with clients. What you're going to walk away with is the two main ways we should really be using email when communicating with clients, and the one thing you should always do to help align expectations and communicate more effectively. So email has taken over. The phone, almost nobody picks up the phone anymore. So from a business communication standpoint, email really is it. I know there's social media, but really for the most part, email is still the #1 way of communicating with clients. And it's a little frustrating because the phone is actually a far better medium to develop relationships, rapport. We looked at a study again that 7% of the way that we communicate is the words, 38% is the tonality and how we use the words, and 55% is body language. Well, that means email is really only 7%. And the biggest problem with it is it's not a conversation. And a lot of people treat it like it is. But fundamentally, you can't have a conversation over email, because a conversation means that there's a two-way communicator, and email is a one-way communicator. So the problem is you get into these conversations and they go on forever, and you realize somewhere late on in the process you're not talking to the right person, and there's really no opportunity there. But if you were to just get somebody on the phone for 5 minutes, you'd be able to qualify them a heck of a lot more effectively, ask really good questions, and know pretty quickly whether there was an opportunity and if you were dealing with the right person. And the phone also gives you a chance to build rapport. Again, remember, 38% of the way that we communicate is the tonality, how we use our voice, the inflection that we put in it. You just can't do that through email. So email should be used for two main purposes. One is to set up phone calls, right? So make sure your emails are really short, and they just do enough. Again, AIDA, they just do enough to get attention and interest and facilitate a conversation. Then get that conversation, and after the conversation, after you talk to somebody, then the second way to use email really effectively when communicating with clients is by summarizing what you discussed, to show the client that you listened to them, and to also have an audit trail for what you did discuss so that you can use that throughout the sales process. We call that our summary email, where we send them, okay, great talking to you today. This is what I gained out of our conversation. Your decision-making process is this. Your timeline is this. These are your priorities. Please confirm. You get that email, you're in really, really good shape, okay? So takeaways from this: don't get in conversations over email. You just can't, and it's really ineffective when it comes to building rapport and relationships. The two main ways you should leverage email is to set up phone calls and to summarize discussions with clients. Hopefully that helps. Good luck and happy selling.